Hey there, and welcome back to another Papetti Math YouTube video tutorial, where I am going to be teaching you Algebra 1. And in this video, we're going to look at exercise number 3 on piecewise functions. And exercise number 3 says, some piecewise functions might have more than two equations. Take a look at the piecewise function below, then graph it on the grid provided. So this piecewise function has 1/2 x minus 2, 2/3 x, and -3/4x plus 9. So we have not one, not two, but three linear functions with specific intervals over which we want to graph them. All right, so what we're going to do here is we are going to graph 1/2 x minus 2 over the interval x is less than 0. So we know we have a y-intercept of -2, but at x equals 0, it's going to be an open circle because we only want the values of this line where it's less than 0, not equal to. So our slope is 1/2, so normally we'd go up 1, right 2, up 1, right 2. But because we only want the values less than 0, we're going to go in the opposite direction, which is down 1, left 2. Down 1, left 2, down 1, left 2. So there's our first part of our linear function, of our piecewise function, which also happens to be linear. And it's a line that's only occurring from x is less than 0, from -infinity up to 0. Okay, so our second part right here is 2/3 x. Now we want to graph that from 0 to 4. So we start at 0, and at the point 0, we have a point 0, 0, because there is no, the y-intercept is 0. There's nothing being added on to this or subtracted. And then our slope is going to be up 2 over 3. And then it wants us to graph this to the point at 4, but we don't know what point exactly is going to be at 4, so we're going to have to do some algebra here, and we're going to have to figure out what point occurs at 4. So we're going to do f of 4 over here, and we're going to do 2/3 of 4, and we're going to get f of 4 is going to be 8/3, and if you convert that to a decimal, you're going to get 2.6 repeating. So we're going to do our best to graph 2.6 repeating, which is going to be right about there. Okay, so that's an estimated point. And again, it's a closed circle because it's where it's equal to as well. So we're going to connect those four values, well, 3 points, but from 0 to 4. And that's going to be our second part of our piecewise function. Now, we want to graph this next part that says we're going to graph -3/4 x plus 9, where x is greater than 4. So we're going to have an open circle at 4. But again, I'm going to do it the way I did in the previous exercise if you were joining me in that video. And what I did was I graphed the normal line and then I erased what I didn't need. So I have a y-intercept of 9. So I'm going to go to 9. And I'm going to put the y-intercept down. Again, I'm going to erase this later. And then, and if it's confusing you, I could draw them as x's to show that I'm going to erase them. So I'll draw them as x's. There we go. And then my slope is down 3, right 4. Down 3, right 4. And that actually puts me right at the x value of 4 if I went down 3, right 4. So that's going to be my starting point because we want to graph all the points that are greater than 4. So again, now I could erase this y-intercept because I know a point on this line starting at 4. And now from here, I'm going to go down 3 more and then right 4. And I can't go down 3 more and right 4 because I'm out of room. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to connect these now. And I'm going to put an arrow on the end of this. So this crazy looking piecewise function is what we want to arrive at when we get to the end of this problem, where we have 3 pieces of a linear function. Now, this is, I don't know what this represents, but there could be a case where you'll graph 3 pieces of a piecewise function. And if this video was helpful in showing you how to do that, please give it a thumbs up. And you're now ready for exercise number 4. Thank you for watching.